the Nerd Show. Podcast Radio. She's a nerd, he's a nerd, talking about what we know. Nerd Podcast Radio. We're all nerds, we're all nerds, buckle up, cause here we go. Nerd Podcast Radio. Welcome everybody to the Nerd Podcast Radio. Welcome everybody to the Nerd Podcast Radio.
Welcome to Nerd Podcast Radio, your nerd home away from home.
Hello, patrons. Super Vegan Brian here, and I'm joined by
patrons.
Oh, I should probably start over.
Let me
pause.
Episode.
Thank you. It happens.
Oh God!
Cut.
Right.
Welcome to Nerd Podcast Radio. I'm your host, Super Vegan Brian. I'm joined by David, the only other host here today.
Hi, everybody.
The third.
Pleasure to be here. If you want to watch Brian give gang signs to the camera, you can go to our Patreon at patreon.com/nerdpodcastradio and join it, and you get a chance to watch the video feed of our recordings.
They were offensive ones too.
I was trying very hard not to laugh.
I'm going to say this. I was counting down.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, but I know you know.
It's an audio format, my friend.
We're going to talk about something today.
Yeah, something.
Yeah. You and Erica were coming up with the topic, right? What was it?
We were? Oh,
yeah.
Fuck. The topic for the show.
It's
music.
It's really
good
good that you and Erica came up with the topic, and I didn't have to be involved with that at all.
Yes, 100%.
We're going to be talking about music.
Yeah.
And
totally
how
a thing I came up with.
How our tastes are similar. This is going to be one of those conversations that's going to remind me how old I am, as usual. But first,
we're going to play everybody's favorite game, What's Nerdy With You, the Duo Edition, where we talk about some nerdy things we've done recently, and then we don't vote, because it's pointless to vote when there's two of us.
And there's a chance that Erica may show up at any time. There was a very important scheduling thing. And that scheduling thing was going to a movie right before the podcast was more important than being on time. We're not.
So, Brian, what's nerdy with you?
What's nerdy with me?
Yeah.
Is I've been doing a lot of the same stuff. I've been doing a lot of my game got canceled, so I did a bunch of theory crafting.
Aw. Why'd your game get canceled?
I don't remember. Someone was sick or something.
No, that sucks.
Yeah, well,
canceled, like never playing again, or just didn't play that session?
Didn't play that. My session got canceled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought it was like your game's dead. I was like, no.
So I had all my prep done. So I did a bunch of character theory crafting in my free time. I uploaded podcast episodes. I went on 24 miles worth of bike rides this week.
Damn.
Yeah, it was. The first one was on purpose. The second one was a surprise. I followed a workout. On my watch.
Surprise.
I followed a workout on my watch. I thought I was riding for like 35 minutes, and it ended up being an hour and 12.
God damn, Brian.
Because it kept going. Oh, it would be like
you realize that it's just a watch. You can't say no.
Well, no, I committed to doing the workout. It was like ride hard, and it would do a countdown from a time.
Yeah, you're one of those guys that would drive into a lake if a GPS told you to, aren't you?
But then it would go recover, and then it would count down from a time, and then it would go ride, and it went back and forth. And I didn't realize, I was riding and like really into the ride, so I didn't notice that it did it 15 times, and I'd ridden for an hour and 12 minutes.
Yeah, so if the GPS says turn left and left is into a lake, are you going to turn left anyways?
This wasn't the GPS. This was a workout I committed to.
Potato workout, same thing.
I didn't do the math and check to see how far it was. And, I felt good about it. I think I am going to have to buy a new camera.
Why?
Because it's shifting in and out. This is going to affect my video quality, but I'm going to switch to my laptop camera.
Holy shit, the quality is so much worse. If you'd like to see the shift in video quality, it's patreon.com/nerdpodcastradio.
Well, it's going to get better all of a sudden because I'm going to turn HD back on.
Ooh. Audio format, my man. Audio format, my man. Well, for me,
if you want to help pay for the camera, you can go to patreon.com/
God God, I love running gags.
Nerd Podcast Radio, the third.
So, tomorrow for me is actually the first meeting I have to go to for Red Fair this year. So, yay!
Oh, that's cool.
I get to drive out to Fairsite tomorrow. Yay!
Yeah, because it's March.
Yep, it's gonna be fun. It's actually, only supposed to be it's supposed to be 10 degrees cooler tomorrow than it was today, which is significant because it was hotter than hell today.
Or at Ren Fair, do you say, at the time that Mars is in its apex instead of March?
No, I don't say that.
Okay.
Do you say that? No. Yeah, that's pretty much what's the nerdiest thing that's going on with me recently, and in the near future, the recent past. I had to dig my costume out to make sure everything was still in wearable condition. I think I might go to a booth and try and find a new doublet this year, but my old one is getting old. It's starting to show its age. I mean, it's still nice, but with one of the pockets is starting to rip a little, and it's made of a very heavy material. I want to see if I can find one that's a little lighter, easier to wear, because it gets really hot out there at Fairsite during the run of it.
Have you repaired it several times? Because I do remember that somebody who worked at Ren Fair told me that they're encouraged to repair clothes versus.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's been repaired several times. It's just
the
pocket keeps ripping, and I don't want to keep And it's nice, but it's very, very heavy, and I wouldn't mind something lighter. Especially as I've lost a bunch of weight. Like, it'll fit me a lot better, but it's made out of a very thick, like almost carpet. And it's very heavy to wear.
And it's very hard to alter those kind of things.
Yeah.
Do you wear like cooling Under Armour under your outfit?
I do not.
I did whenever I went to things in costume.
Luckily, my costume for the most part is light enough to where it's not a problem. If I was wearing like actual armor or something, yeah, I'd have to have a cooling vest or something on because
people have like ice packs and shit.
Yeah, you have to. It's insane.
There's
a running gag of us at the gate whenever we see the guys come into the full armor and go, I give you about 45 minutes.
I'm always jealous of the women with the shot glasses with ice in them.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like, that's great. I can't do that.
Well designed. Yeah, they're bodice chillers, as they're called. They're quite nice.
Listeners, the way to explain this is it's a shot glass, usually a long, like a double glass, filled with ice cubes, jammed into the cleavage in the bodice.
It's called a bodice chiller, and yes, that's what it's for.
Yes.
They can be quite ornate.
I know you said what it is, but I wanted to make it clear for the people who are listening or watching. I don't have one to show.
It's a kid's show, right? It's a kid's show.
It's
a family show.
Oh, yeah,
family show.
Fuck right. Yeah, shit. Shit, cunt, fuck. Fuck, I forgot.
Oh, wow. I'm usually the potty mouth. All right.
Shit.
Well,
what about you?
I just said what was nerdy with me. I've been getting ready for fair stuff. I had to dust my boots off and make sure
I'm telling you what you have to tell me.
Oh. Motherfucker. Brian, what about you? Asshole.
I don't have anything else. No,
Oh my god.
I have been playing Minecraft, but nothing really interesting. Like, I've been working on a long grindy project.
Oh yeah.
It's a tunnel that goes from Y like 70 to like Y -6, not -40 or something like that.
So you're crossing the map basically.
From Y is the vertical coordinate.
Right, but you're still crossing the map because the world is a cube.
Yeah, I'm crossing the map in vertical space.
Gotcha.
Well, the reason why I got confused is because maps in Minecraft are two-dimensional.
Fair.
So I'm going through the map. Gosh, other than that, is there anything unique I did nerdy? Oh my God, I had to make developer accounts for an app on Apple and Google for work.
Oh,
I do not recommend that process to anyone. If you have a great idea for an app, sell it to someone else. I hope we never have to do one for the podcast, or we have some great idea. By the way, I think I am sold on the webpage, and I am going to be talking to you guys about making one.
Really?
That is something I've been thinking about. Yeah. Well,
you were so anti for the longest time.
Well, it was never anti. It's just nobody would answer my question of what would it be for, because I didn't like the idea of paying for a webpage and we didn't know what was going to go on it. Now, it is easy to tell people where the podcast is,
Yeah.
but that is something we could put on there too. But one thing that the podcast can be really good for is giving people the opportunity to ask to be on the podcast.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So
That would be great.
I ran into another podcast that had a casting page and was like, oh,
It's a good idea.
yeah. And you can send that link to agencies and stuff like that.
Instead of just sending them a Google Doc link to our spreadsheet.
Yeah. Well, we can put the Google Doc link to the spreadsheet in a private place on the webpage too.
I know.
Like you fill out a form and then you get that link.
I dig it.
Yeah. So yeah, I have been thinking about
That's a
that.
pretty nerdy thing.
Yeah. Yeah, but we're not voting, so it doesn't matter.
I know. I'm just saying. You're saying I can't think of nerdy things I did. It's
I
a
did,
pretty nerdy
I
thing,
did
my man.
just happened to think of a nerdy thing I did.
Mm,
A Japanese pop-up opened in town, and I went to it
nice.
with like blind boxes and all that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Anything good?
Oh, I don't buy stuff.
Okay.
All stores are museums. I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm a tight ass.
Okay.
It's like if you look at my pop figure collection, they were all gifts. I've bought two, I think.
Hmm.
I bought the Goblin that's on the bookshelf behind me, but I'm not sitting in a way that you can. Oh,
That explains so much.
a nerdy thing happened right before the podcast started today.
Oh.
Heather, it was one of the reasons why I didn't get here at a quarter till. I got here like almost right before 6.
Hmm.
So Heather, my wife, listeners, she came to me and was like, you've been talking about getting your permanent like workstation computer set up because you don't want to set up the laptop every time you do the podcast. What if we put it in the office room? And I was like, how are you going to do that? I mean, you work in there. Yeah, but I don't work in there anytime you would want to use it. And I'm like, but like what? Under your desk with like a KVM? No, we'll put the whole desk in there.
Interesting.
And then we get a fancy, comfy chair and stick it in the guest room, and it becomes a comfy room to watch TV. And we don't have a desk in here, so people who come and stay over have a little bit more room.
There you go. Nice.
Yeah. And then, yeah. So I've had the computer sit in the closet for a while. I've been wanting to set it up. I have to buy a Wi-Fi adapter for it and run some Ethernet cable through the attic. And I am 100% okay with putting that off indefinitely because I don't like doing the stuff I have to do at work at home.
I mean, who
have
does?
paid people like $60 to do things I do at work every day.
I believe it. Last thing you want to do is when you get home is work. I get it. I'm gonna 100%.
I thought of a thing I want to put behind the paywall.
Okay.
So listeners, we do a little bonus episode after this. If you're not a patron and you don't know, patreon.com/nerdpodcastradio.
Ding.
We're allowed to say it 10 times if Erica's not here.
I know. I'm just keeping track with the dings.
Patreon.com/nerdpodcastradio. I just said it again,
I know.
but you didn't ding.
Yes, I did. You just didn't hear me because you were talking.
Oh, okay. I'm sad now.
Don't quote the rules at me. I was there when they were written. You should know
just-
what that line's from.
I'm writing it down. Okay, so I have a story that I want to restrict a little bit. So it's going to go behind the paywall because the person that it happened with, there is a 1 in a million chance they might listen to the podcast, but they definitely will not listen to the behind the thing. And if they do,
Scandalous.
that's awesome.
Scandalous.
So yeah, are we done?
Sure. Yeah. Let's move on.
You win.
Yay!
Yay. Widgets.
Woo!
The widgets are really confused right now.
Get back in the room.
Listeners,
You gotta have a firm hand, or they just don't listen.
if anyone ever wants to do fan art of the widgets, I'd be very, very happy.
That would be awesome.
We will not describe them in any way. We all have a different idea of what they look like. You can go through the archive. There was an episode that we all kind of pitched ideas about what they look like. I think it was 250.
Okay. So the topic I totally came up with without any input at all from you
Yep.
was we were going to talk about music, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the idea you totally. I mean, I totally came up with.
If you
Yes.
could describe your taste in music as a color, what color would it be?
Blurple.
Blorple.
Mhm.
So, indie EDM.
I mean, at the moment, yeah, it's a lot of what I listen to, but
It's not like you told me that before we started recording.
No, I'm very eclectic and I listen to a lot of music from a lot of different genres and time periods. I recently really got into classical music. I've been listening to a lot of old classical music, and there's a great crossover where some enterprising DJs have been taking classical music and putting them to EDM beats. It's a lot of fun.
Have you run into AI slop?
Not as much.
Because Spotify is a cesspit of it right now.
Yeah, I haven't been doing a lot of listening on Spotify.
I do YouTube music, and I hadn't run into any for a long time, and then all of a sudden I was like, this sounds a lot like someone else I've listened to. This doesn't sound real.
Yeah.
What was the last thing you listened to on purpose?
The last thing I listened to on purpose, I was introducing a friend of mine to Wind Rose's Diggy Diggy Hole.
Oh, that's a good choice.
Yeah, well, they had never heard it before, so I was like, oh, you haven't heard dwarf metal? Listen to this.
I am a dwarf and I dig a hole.
Diggy hole.
Diggy hole.
Diggy hole. Yeah.
Did that come from Yogcast originally? It was a Minecraft thing it came from.
No, the band Windrose wrote and performs the song as part of their album.
It came from a Minecraft video originally. You're going to get blown away. It 100% came from a Minecraft video originally.
How so?
Hold on.
Because the band that wrote and performs the song.
Diggy Hole originated as a spontaneous improvised joke by Simon Lane of the British YouTube group The Yogscast.
No, okay.
And then was performed by Windrose later.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Now, the whole song was written by Windrose because the YouTube video consisted of, I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole, diggy hole. That's about it. They didn't make verses up or anything. Windrose did that.
Ah, okay.
I love that. That was great. You were like, no, there's no way. Windrose wrote it. No.
I don't watch Minecraft shit. How the hell would I know?
Yeah, you know what it reminded me of? No, you lose your turn when that happens because of the order of initiative. You never seen two men at a gaming table yelling at each other and then immediately switch to, oh, never mind.
Yeah. Hey, I am not too proud to admit when I'm wrong. Oh, no, I'm wrong. Sorry. Great. Okay, we're good.
It was not as intense. Were you at the con where I got in the grape throwing competition?
No, but I heard about it.
Okay. Because we were like separated by conference rooms throwing the grapes across hallways.
Terrible.
It was crazy. Well, it was funny because neither of us were like good at that. We just were like, let's try doing this. And then all of a sudden we have a crowd of people watching us get further and further away.
That's crazy.
Anyway, so yeah, there's something we learned about music today.
Yeah,
Brian's
definitely.
a nerd that knows crazy trivia.
Yeah, and I don't. So, yay. Let's see. The song after that they also hadn't heard that I got to introduce them to. I got to introduce them to Tenacious D. So we listened to Tribute, and we listened to the big song from Beelzebub from the Pick of Destiny.
I had an opportunity to go to a Tenacious D show for free.
Nice.
And I didn't because they were unknown at the time and I didn't know who they were. It was a long time ago.
I believe you.
I was in Hollywood for some reason and someone came up to me and asked if I wanted to go participate in this thing at Tenacious D and blah, blah, blah. They didn't mention Kyle Gass. They didn't mention Jack Black. At the time, I would have known who Jack Black was, but he wasn't incredibly well known because it was after High Fidelity came out.
Okay.
But
yeah, you're a nerd. That makes sense.
Yeah. That same day, to give you an idea of when it was, that same day, we went to a GameCube demonstration before it came out.
Yeah, a long time ago. You're old.
Yes. And that was the day I met David Draymond through a fence behind a venue.
Nice.
Yeah. And by met, I mean wave and nod at each other.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Because someone said, hey, Dave, these are my friends. And he nodded.
Nice.
Who's David Draymond?
No idea.
The lead singer of Disturbed.
Ah, cool.
So this is the part of the show where we ask each other questions. Brian knows all the answers and David doesn't know any. This is called we're calling this segment the creative name of Brian's a know-it-all. Or as Erica would say, annoying as fuck.
Trivial Pursuit
So,
music questions. Go.
yeah. Listeners, I want to let you know that David and I sat down and talked before this, and he let me know that he's not good at names, and we're doing this for fun. We're not doing this to pick on David.
Yeah, totally.
That happened before we started recording. The question I have for you is, do you know who Norman Cook is?
Nope.
Do you know who Fatboy Slim is?
I do know that name, yes.
Same person.
I see.
Your turn. What did you find?
What rock icon is the founder of the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Long-Haired Men?
It is either, oh, I think of his name. Is it David Lee Roth?
No. First name's correct.
I don't know.
Bowie.
Oh, I was going to say the lead singer of Twisted Sister, but I couldn't remember his name.
Dee Snider.
Dee Snider. Yes, yes. You know what the best thing Dee Snider ever said is? If Tipper Gore saw that, she wanted to see it, talking about the T-shirt with sadomasochism on it.
What the hell?
He said that to Al Gore in a congressional hearing.
I believe
about Al
Dee
Gore's
Snider
wife.
was
Yeah.
crazy like that, yeah.
Yeah, and he did it in the absolute most professional way ever, and Al Gore looked like his head was going to explode.
Oh, I believe it, yeah. I've seen that. I've seen the video footage of that congressional hearing. It's quite entertaining.
It's so great. And he showed up in dirtbag gear. Yeah, it's so great. I
Yeah.
love it. I have never actually worn dirtbag gear before. I'm a t-shirt and pants kind of guy when I go to a concert.
Now, are you that guy that wears a shirt for the band you're going to see?
No, I pick a band that isn't the
smart.
band. And I
Smart.
try to pick a band that's the opposite genre.
Nice.
Yeah, I learned that.
You're not that guy.
Yeah, there is an exception if it is a local band that's trying to like get
That's to show you support them. Yeah, I get
yeah. But for a established band, no, you do not wear the shirt to the venue unless you know them and you want to fuck with them.
that.
That is 100% acceptable.
Yeah.
But if you don't know them, you have no business doing that.
Yep.
Okay. I only prepared one question.
Oh, yeah, that's fun.
Just FYI.
I'm looking at this list of a bunch of them, and some of these are nuts.
Oh, ask me one.
Okay. What do Drake, Taylor Swift, and the Beatles have in common?
Oh, it's a top 40 record, isn't it? It's a
They
number
all-
of times.
They all replaced themselves at number 1 on the Hot 100.
Yeah, it was something like that. I knew that. I'd heard that specific thing before. There's no way I could have remembered. Oh, here's a piece of trivia. I don't expect you to know, but it's interesting, and I think you'll like it.
Okay.
There's that song, "Groove Is in the Heart"
Yeah, I know the track.
by D-Light.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the song, they do the
Yeah.
wouldn't. Yeah. It's Ava Gabor from the television show Green Acres from the 70s.
That's right. Yeah, I have heard that before. Yeah.
Because she goes, I
They sampled-
get
yeah,
allergic.
they sampled it
smelling
and used
hay.
that. Yeah. Yeah, that's great.
I love samples like that.
Oh yeah, little anecdotes like that are awesome.
I don't know the specifics, but I watched a thing about the Right About Now, the Funk Soul Brother, and where that came from. It was something an MC introduced somebody as Right About Now, the Funk Soul Brother.
Okay, I
And
believe it.
Norman Cook turned it into a thing for
Yeah. Which then
But-
became the surprise random choreography dance number at the prom the high school kids all
She's
went
All
to.
That.
Yep.
I was going to say that.
Oh, here we
Freddie
go.
Prinze Jr.
What's Post Malone's favorite restaurant?
Heard it for because I watched his last meals. Whataburger?
Olive Garden.
Olive Garden. Okay, here's some talking about taste. I don't like Post Malone.
I can't say I've ever actually heard anything he's done.
Yeah, not a big fan of Post Malone.
Like, I might have heard a song of hers, but I couldn't say that definitively that something I was listening to was him.
Yeah, it's too mellow for me. Which is, like as far as mellow singers, I like Celine Dion, but I think Celine Dion is just nice. I don't know why I don't like Post Malone. Okay. So this is really important if we're talking about music. I am an audio processing disorder person, and I cannot hear lyrics and music unless I read them at the same time.
Interesting.
So most of the time, the lyrics and music is an instrument in the song for me.
Okay. Interesting.
Now, if I've heard the song enough, usually I pick things up, but most of the time I hear a song for the first time, it's just sound.
Okay.
Unless
Neat.
I'm like watching a music video of them singing and I can see their lips moving, then I can
Mhm.
understand more music or more
Nice,
lyrics.
Nice. Oh, another random song I heard recently. When Helldivers 2 first came out, the video game, it was a huge sensation, and there was several people on YouTube that created songs using scenes from the game as part of their music videos, and there was one group that did a Helldivers 2 metal track that is simply wonderful. And the song is awesome. It kicks a lot of ass, and the video that goes with it is great. The tagline, the hook for the chorus is just awesome. It's a great track.
I still haven't played that.
Ah,
I'll gotta check it out. Speaking of video game music, I've been listening to the Doom Eternal soundtrack quite a bit lately.
you do enjoy your metal. I'm pretty sure you'd love this. You'd love this fact here. Let me.
Yeah,
I'll link.
probably
I'll
like
link
it
it.
a lot.
I'll link it to you.
Oh, for sure. For sure. That would be cool. I've been doing well, it depends. Like I am going to list off a bit of moods, pause, and then tell you the music for that mood.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure.
I am incredibly stressed out and I need to relax and calm down.
Baby metal.
Electric Head Part 1,
Oh,
White
okay.
Zombie. Every single time. I don't know why, but it evens me out. It doesn't, there is no anxiety in that song at all. And it just makes me feel good every time. I
Nice.
discovered it one day because it happened to be on my phone. I was having a really, really stressful day and it started playing. I felt myself even out. I closed my eyes and I felt great at the end and I forgot what I was upset about.
Nice. I get that way when
Perhaps we
I
should start at the beginning.
I kind of get that way when I when I hear the MASH soundtrack going, or if I'm really stressed out, I'll just throw MASH on and just watch like an episode or two, and it just calms me the fuck down.
The song at the beginning of MASH actually depresses me a little bit, but only because I know the lyrics to that song.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So listeners, the name of the MASH theme song is Suicide is Painless.
Yep.
And suicide is a trigger for Brian. I'm okay. I mean, you can mention something like that. It's not gonna. I'm not.
The song has some great. The song
down,
actually
but
has
yeah.
some great lyrics to it. If you,
It is.
They
It is a
play the-
beautiful song.
it is, and there are some great verses to it.
They sing it in the movie.
Yes, they do in the entirety. It's great.
Yeah, nobody knows that song has lyrics except for people like
People
us.
that have seen the movie, which the movie is great because it's a very episodic type movie. It's a lot like watching a few episodes of the show.
What's your favorite part of the movie?
When they go when Trapper and Hawkeye go to Tokyo with their golf clubs and they piss off the general. And
Oh,
then
I like that.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts of that. That's great.
My favorite part is the football game.
Oh, the football game's good too. Like I said, it's very episodic. The last 20 minutes are a fucking football game in a movie
Yeah.
about army doctors. It's like, what the
And then they sing the song immediately after the football game. And it's
That's
completely out of context and it's weird.
Oh yeah, that's a great movie.
I understand
dialogue
the
in
book
it
is very
awesome.
good, but I haven't read it.
I haven't read it either, but yes, I've also heard it's very good. But yeah, it's a great movie. Donald Sutherland is fantastic as Hawkeye.
And Elliot Gould is Trapper.
Yep,
And BJ Honeycutt was introduced on the show when Trapper left the show.
correct. Because
there is no
Hawkeye
BJ
needed
in the movie.
Hawkeye needed a sidekick. It's the only way
Yeah.
Hawkeye worked is when he had a sidekick.
Yeah, very famous actors played the parts that were in the show, and it's quite amazing.
Only one actor that made it from the movie to the show is Gary Berghoff, who played Radar.
Yeah, and that's neat that happened.
Yep. That show lasted longer than the Korean War did.
It did. I have listened to that song by itself outside of the show.
So have I. It used to be on one of
On-
the playlists I had when I was just random music playing.
My grandfather had it on vinyl.
Oh wow! I had the MASH soundtrack on CD.
It is a song I recommend listening to on vinyl. I don't know why it's so much different. It's richer.
Mhm.
I mean, I know why music on vinyl is richer, but it is. It's good. It's much better than a lot of the times when I listen to songs on vinyl. Sometimes you listen to a song on vinyl and you're like, this was a waste of time. I could have lived it in. It's no big deal. I don't mind clarity.
Yeah, I'm not enough of a purist to care the difference between the digital file and the analog file.
I have that weird thing where I had only records when I was a kid,
Yeah.
and then I had CDs before cassettes
Mm,
because my grandfather was a record purist. Then my
mm,
uncle bought a CD player for the room with the records. So
right.
I had CDs in my life before cassettes, and then I was
Uh,
introduced into cassettes after the fact.
nah, I had cassettes all the way up until CDs were already on the way out.
When I think of things that I probably heavily influenced my life were sitting down with all the Muppet album records playing
Nice.
and Alan Sherman, who was Weird Al before Weird Al. He
Right.
would have been Weird Al for my parents.
Gotcha.
He was a Jewish parody artist. Actually, he would have been the Weird Al for Weird Al. Weird Al said he was one of his inspirations,
I believe it.
but a lot of his parodies were very Jewish themed.
Didn't he do
So,
Hello Mother, Hello Father?
Hello Mudda, Hello Fada,
Yeah.
very New York and Jewish themed.
Yeah.
But a lot of his songs were like about being Jewish, so you really wouldn't get them if you didn't live on the East Coast or were Jewish. They were made for their audience for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, Hello Mother, Hello Father.
That's the only one that I know of off the top of my head that comes to mind.
I will sing you a lyric from another one.
Okay.
If you like Hungarian food, they
Oh.
have a goulash, which is very good. Or if you wish a dish that's Chinese, somewhere down in Column Bay, there's lobster Cantonese. Enchiladas, that's what people eat in Mexico. Shish kebab. Yeah,
No, I don't know that one.
it.
I can't say I've ever heard that one.
Yeah, the
Hmm.
Hungarian goulash is the name of the song.
It sounds funny.
It's
I can't
really
say I've
good.
ever heard it.
I didn't think you would have heard it before, but I
Hmm.
wanted to sing it to you because it's fun to.
Yeah.
There's a lot more, but that's the only one I know the lyrics to because I used to sing it with my dad.
Okay, fair enough. I
Yeah.
grew up listening to a lot of classic rock because that's what my dad and my mom listened to oldie stations. My dad listened to classic rock. So
Yeah, my dad introduced me to Black Sabbath while like because when I used to visit him during the summer after my parents got divorced, we would go for drives and listen to the
mm,
radio and late night radio because he worked all day. So he would get home and we would like go somewhere and we would like drive around. He didn't have any money, so we would drive around.
yeah,
And
fair enough.
that's how I got introduced to like deep cuts of Black Sabbath because he liked to listen to indie radio stations where they got to play whatever the hell they wanted.
Nice, very cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the summer that I came home and I told mom that I got to listen to Black Sabbath, and my mom,
Mm,
who surprised the crap out of me by saying, "Oh, I followed them on tour when they were with Jethro Tull."
nice. No, I actually recently just discovered. I know he's been around forever, and honestly, people have made fun of him forever. But Yanni, and he did. He's got a composition he made called "The Storm," and there's video of it being performed live, and it's fantastic.
I like Yanni.
Yeah, I had never listened to him before, and I recently discovered his music, and I'm becoming quite a fan.
They made fun of him a lot on Married with Children.
Yes, they did constantly, and I think I was biased against it because of it.
Yeah, Yanni and Kenny G were two people they
Yeah,
made fun of a lot on Married with Children.
a lot.
And they're both very good.
Yeah.
Yanni, I made the choice to listen to after someone had told me that Kenny G was really good. And I was biased because of Married with Children. And somebody was like, no, he's like one of the best musicians in the world. You need to listen to Kenny G. And I was like, oh, wow, it's more than just that one song on the radio. He's a really, really good saxophone player.
He is very good.
I got some obscure shit I listened to that you might be interested in.
Oh,
I really like a band called Too Many Zoos. They do a style of music called Brass House. It's a Barry sax, a drummer, and a trumpet, and they play like house beats live.
Hmm. I've heard of Brass House before. It's quite good.
Yeah. I've been told that they invented it.
Interesting. Okay, maybe. Who knows?
We saw them live, and we saw Moonhooch too, which is really, really good. What? So we had teased that you like indie EDM. What's some indie EDM you like?
Oh, it's not even so much indie EDM. It's just I find that a lot of EDM music is something that I can just zone out to, and especially if I'm at work, I can just hit play on a playlist of EDM tracks or something, and just let it go, and let my mind wander while I'm doing my menial task at work. So it's, the beat helps keep me
Yeah.
focused enough to where I can, do something what I'm doing without really thinking about it. Just kind of go autopilot. It's
I'm
nice.
gonna
It
share.
helps.
I'm going to share with you my speed dial on YouTube. I don't expect you to hear any. I've heard of all of these, so I'll describe them a little bit.
Hmm.
So Eric has mentioned on the show, there's a band called So It Offends You, Yeah, that
Okay.
she's seen live, and I was a big fan of when she saw them live. And they don't tour anymore or make albums anymore. They broke up. So I got a song by them called "The Monkeys Are Coming," which is
Okay.
loud, bombastic rock EDM with like punk lyrics. The best way to describe it. Then I got Devil's Music by the Teddy Bears, which is a Swedish group that does like reggae.
Okay.
This is what a lot of listeners are going to pick up on. I got Evil by Interpol.
I'm familiar with Interpol.
It's one of the best songs in the world.
It's good. It's good.
This is the song I play every time I garden.
Okay.
What by Rob Zombie. Who are you meeting in the cemetery? I don't have to tell you anything.
So I have a somewhat specific playlist for when I'm raiding in WoW.
Okay.
And it's got some fun ones on there. Let me pull it up and on.
Okay, sure.
Just go home.
I'm happy to go back and forth because I got like
Oh,
27 songs here on this list.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I've got one mix. It's by Lindsey Sterling mix. It's a lot of high powered instrumental music and
Oh, I love Lindsey Sterling. My best
Yeah.
friend has seen her live many times, and I haven't had
nice.
a chance to.
That sounds like it'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that happen live, is I should be able to give you a hug in September.
Oh, yay. Cool. Can't wait.
Heather and I are planning on sending me to Strategicon.
Oh, very cool. Awesome. Can't wait. We'll definitely get
Yeah.
to hang out then because
Yeah,
I'll
that'll be-
definitely be there.
I'm going to see if Sandro can come because I'm not going to have a car to go to Hemet.
Fair.
So I'm going to see if Sandro can come, and we'll see. It'll be really cool if he can. But yeah, I'm literally flying into LAX and just staying at the hotel.
Nice. Let's see. Is it this one?
So spoilers, listeners. I'm going to have a nerdy thing in September to share.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So this is it's called my main mix. The first track on here is Caffeine by Mattstagram. Basically, this guy named Matt has a band. They got Instagram famous for his song Caffeine. The tagline for it is I've tried caffeine, I've tried weed, I've tried hair, I've tried therapy and speed. All that I can find is nothing works as well the second time.
That sounds cool.
It's a great song. It's they're indie rock band, local, Southern California local band, punk. And then the second track is Tub Thumpin' by Chumbawamba.
Oh, the last time we did a music episode with Erica on, she shared like one of her favorite songs is a Chumbawamba song. It's
nice.
It's on the Stigmata soundtrack. I can't remember the name of the song. It's like Hello Mary or something like that.
Okay.
It's a really, really good song. Chumbawamba's a great band.
Yes, it is.
And Chub Thumping is a great song, but they are more than that great song. They are a great band.
Yeah. Yeah, there isn't all that much EDM on this list I'm looking at, but it's still a lot of fun. So after that one is Tenacious D's Tribute.
Yay!
And then after that is The Dead South. In Hell, I'll Be in Good Company.
Tribute is not one of them, but can you get one guess?
Okay.
Can you guess which Tenacious D song I did a karaoke? Well, and I will tell you, it is not a song you think I could sing well, and I didn't think I could sing well before I was asked to do it.
I'm so bad with the actual names of their fucking songs.
The name of the song is in the chorus, if that helps. Wonder Boy.
Okay, figure. Oh yeah, Wonder. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, it's not what I'd peg you for.
I don't think there's any songs you could peg me for. Podcast content, folks.
Oh my god.
Podcast content.
Wow. All right. And then I got a song from the Poxy Boggards on here. My Last Night in Baltimore.
Poxy. Oh, writing that down. That's a great name for a group.
They're a local band that plays a lot of the Red Fair. The world famous Poxy Boggards.
Oh, I may have heard them before then.
Yeah. And then after that is Jack Sparrow featuring Michael Bolton from Lonely Island.
Oh, I love that song.
That's great.
Yeah. I got all right, my turn for a few.
Sure,
We'll
go
back
for
and
it.
forth.
Yeah.
I got a new group that I'd never heard of before that I've really liked. It's a Danish group called Volbeat, and their name has nothing to do with the Pokemon.
Gotcha.
I don't know how to describe them because the first time I heard them, my brain went, "This is different." And I just really, really like them. The guy has a great voice, and I'm not the kind of listener that pays attention to that kind of thing. And I got Flying Spaghetti Monster by Dr. P.
Nice. That's a good one.
Oh, I'm glad you're familiar with Dr.
Yeah,
P. They
that
do
one's
that
funny.
great Tetris song
Yes.
too. That's
Oh,
really good.
Yeah.
I've been listening to a couple of his albums and the album he did with what is it? Flux Pavilion. And then I got 9 Inch Nails, The Fragile, and 9 Inch Nails, We're in This Together. We're in This Together is the song I put on when I need to scream because I can sing that song as loud as I possibly can. Yeah. Listeners, if you have not heard We're in This Together, it is a very emotional song. It's good. It's around the time where Trent Reznor was getting off drugs, and it's a great emotional song. 9 Inch Nails always depresses me, though, because I'll listen to him and be like, yeah, that album just came out. And then I'll look at the year and be like, when I was 24. All right, your turn. Give me a few more.
Okay, let's see. So different playlist. This one starts out with Party Animals Have a Nagila, which is a I guess you call it a happy hardcore genre track. It's very high RPM, very
I gotta
high
listen to
octanes
that.
on it. It's a good one. And then the one directly after that one is Boney M's Rasputin.
Oh, I got that on my list.
That's a great one. And
Yeah,
then
that's a good one.
And then the Scatman song, LMFAO, the Every Day I'm Shuffling.
I got a song I put on here because the name amused the fuck out of me. Overweight Karen by Unfinished.
Nice.
It's a good song too.
That is a good one. And then this one jumps. Then it goes after that to Superman by Goldfinger. And
Oh,
then,
I like that one.
White White and
my
Nerdy
fa-
by Weird Al.
My favorite Goldfinger song is it Skeletons? I don't know the name of it.
I think Skeletons. Is
You
right.
tell me where your skeletons hide.
Yeah, I think that's one.
Tell me, yeah,
It's a great song.
yeah. You want to hear something crazy? I was like 14 when that song came out. I remember the room I listened to it in. Goldfinger is great classic music, guys.
Oh yeah, classic ska. If you ever thought punk rock and reggae and brass music needed a genre, it's called ska, and it's
The
awesome.
pre No Doubt ska is the best ska.
Oh yeah.
Squirrel Nut Zippers is really, really good. Is really good ska. They do a song called Hell. Squirrel Nut Zippers is sort of like swing ska, though.
Okay.
Yeah. In the afterlife, you'll be in for some serious strife. Not to do the sin all day, because tomorrow there'll be hell to pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I've also got some classic EDM in here, like Children of the Night, Nakatomi.
Ooh, you told me about DJ Nakatomi.
Word Crime is by Weird Al. That's a good one. It's on here.
My Weird Al song on my list is MacArthur Park.
That's a good one too. You mean Jurassic Park?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
That is exactly what I meant to say. Not the name of the original song it's based on. I meant to say Jurassic Park.
I knew what you meant.
But I'm glad you clarified because people listen to the show.
I wasn't trying to be mean about Craig. That's why I wasn't trying to be mean about Craig. I was like, you mean Jurassic Park, right? Yeah,
You
okay.
weren't mean. You weren't mean. But just because you weren't mean doesn't mean I'm not going to be a little embarrassed that I made that mistake. But I am not offended. I am only embarrassed, and you do not have to feel bad about that. Pen Pineapple Apple Pen by Pico Taro.
Fuck you.
I have that on here.
Oh, good God. No. No. That's
Yeah.
fingernails on
Yeah.
a chalkboard to me on that one,
Pen Pineapple Apple Pen.
No, thank you.
I do have a little Baby Metal on here. You mentioned Baby Metal earlier.
Mm.
Possum Kingdom by the Toadies.
Okay. So yeah, just to show the wild swing, I go from Psy Gentleman to like Dropkick Murphys.
Gentleman is my favorite size song.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
It's up there. There's also Gangnam Style on here. This list has a lot of fun shit on here. Barbie Girl.
I have been trying to have more newer stuff on. Like I got a Gunship album on here.
mm,
Got Andromeda, which I just got introduced to.
nice.
Wheel is the big band I just got introduced to. If you like Tool, Wheel is a newer group that is very clearly inspired by them.
Okay, neat.
Another group that's similar is Dredge, and it's sort of like the halfway point between those two groups. I really like Dredge too.
Okay. Switching gears back to EDM, I started really getting into Grammatic and a lot of the stuff they've been doing.
Oh,
So
I'm
their
writing that
samples
down.
are a
I
lot
don't
of
know
fun. Yeah, one of my favorites they do is called Hit That Jive.
I can tell you what my favorite DJ of all time is, but I don't like their music.
Okay.
DJ Tanner. Yes, it's the character from Full House,
I
but
thought
there
so.
is a DJ with that name,
That's
and I
funny.
don't like their music, but I think that name is hilarious.
Yeah. Oh my God, I forgot that was on this list.
What?
The Shia LaBeouf song from Rob Candor.
I have a bunch of Rob Kander stuff on here, but I did get sick of that song.
Oh, I've got it on this list. That song's fucking hilarious.
It's very funny the first
The
few
video
times.
for it is awesome.
Yeah, the video's really good.
Yeah, I don't listen to this list all that often. I forgot that
I
was on
like
here.
that style of humor a lot.
Mm,
I like the idea of absurdist out of nowhere.
my God, there's blood everywhere. I can't help but laugh every time I hear that.
Well, I
I'm
love
sorry.
Rob Kander's stuff, and I'm familiar with his inspirations too. It's like there's like this old kind of serious, goofy, absurd music too.
Yeah. So it goes from that to the next song right after that one is System of a Down, BYOB.
Oh, I don't have to comment. I love System of a Down.
Oh,
Everything
me
they
too.
do,
That song is
except for
awesome.
one song. There's only
Hmm.
one System of a Down song I do not like.
Which one?
Aerials. I do not like that song,
Okay.
and I couldn't tell you why. I
Fair
don't
enough.
understand why I don't like it. I have
I'm-
listened to it and been like, there's no reason I shouldn't like this song, but I don't like it. Maybe it's just too repetitive. I don't know. It is very repetitive, but so is Toxicity.
Yeah. I also listen to a lot of music that isn't in English. I don't necessarily speak the languages of it, but there's a couple of Japanese bands I really enjoy their music. Sambo Master especially is great. The Pillows, the Seatbelts,
Samba.
Sambo Master.
Sambo Master.
One word.
So listeners, I'm going to show something to the camera. So David, this is just for amusement's sake. I'm going to
Mhm.
show you the notepad I've been writing on.
Hmm. Yeah, I can't read any of that.
Nobody can.
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah, your handwriting's as bad as mine. I can't even read my own sometimes.
I don't think this is in English because other people have looked at it and they really can't. They're like, I don't see letters at all. I think that my brain just translates it. It looks like words to me.
Congratulations, Brian. You are a one-man code machine. No one would ever be able to decipher messages you've written to yourself.
I do have to say, if you flip through this, it looks like the props from the movie Seven.
Yep.
I have handfuls of notebooks like that, and I pray that nobody will ever see them because they'll look at them and think that a serial killer wrote them because they're written in a cipher that only one person can understand. And when I die, I will leave a series of clues to find the gold that I buried.
I see. Gold, eh?
Yeah, I would love to send people on a wild goose chase after I pass away. That's my dream.
It's a good one. It's
Yeah.
definitely a good one. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, Sambo Master. They got really famous for doing that. One of their songs became the fifth ending theme for Naruto back when it was during its original run.
That's a show I've never seen.
It's a fun
Isn't
anime.
that crazy?
It's a good one. There's a lot of filler arcs though, and the most
Yeah.
of the filler is just dumb. But
I was a big fan of Inuyasha around that time period.
Inuyasha Kagome.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm well aware of Inuyasha.
I love the joke.
It's so true too. It's just like,
I have to say one of the things that broke me is when I saw a father and daughter Inuyasha Kagome cosplay. And I stared at that picture for a long time. Absolutely broken.
Oh, I've seen some terrible things at anime conventions. I was there for the Man-Fay years.
Speaking of anime conventions, I'm going to Rose City Comic Con this year.
Oh, awesome. Very cool.
Again, I didn't know that my brother-in-law bought us tickets
Oh,
until like
awesome.
yesterday because I read the nice stuff on the card and didn't read the enjoy your time at Comic Con part.
I'm actually planning on going to BlizzCon this year. A bunch of my guildies are gonna fly in and go, so I'm gonna bite the bullet and face my one of my bigger fears and go.
Cool.
Should be fun. I hope. It better be fun. It costs a lot.
My Blizzard connection doesn't work there anymore.
You had a Blizzard connection?
Yeah, I think you know her too. She used to be the community manager.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking
I'm
about.
not mentioning names on purpose.
I
but
know who you're talking about. You don't have to
Yeah.
mention names.
Yeah.
I also know somebody that works there, so he's in my guild too. In WoW. He doesn't listen to this podcast though, so
Can you hear the background noise?
no.
Okay, good. I hope it doesn't show up on the thing because it's really loud for me to hear it through my headphones. I just
Oh.
realized it's coming
I
through
don't
the
hear
wall.
anything.
Good.
I mean, can you hear
Hopefully-
my fan that I've had going this entire time?
If it's on the recording, folks, I apologize.
Can you hear the fan I've had going this entire time?
No,
Then yeah, don't worry about
no.
it.
Oh, nerdy thing add-on that I forgot to mention.
Hmm.
I cold called a local shared space podcast space, got a guy to meet with me, and I went over to a shared space and talked to a podcast editor about editing,
Oh,
And-
neat.
learned some tricks.
Cool.
I forgot all about that.
Cool.
It was after work, flew by. I cold called and said, "Hey, can I get you a cup of coffee and talk shop with you?" And he said, "Sure."
That's cool.
Yes, and I learned some tricks. So I know I know a trick that is probably going to improve our audio quality a little bit.
Yay. Yay, making friends.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lips, the disco band.
Gotta move on. No, I talk about it. I talk about it. I talk about it. I talk about leaving.
I did not know that was the lyric.
Yeah, talk about moving. Do.
In I think it was the late 90s, I got really sick of hearing the Rob Zombie Car Wash cover so much. The At the Car Wash disco song.
Yeah.
Rob Zombie did a cover of it, and
Oh.
it was played to death on the
Yeah.
radio.
I believe it. To be fair, anything Rob Zombie did in the late 90s was done to death. So,
It was featured in the Beavis and Butthead Do America movie.
yeah. Yes, it was.
There were a few Rob Zombie songs in that.
Well,
I think
he was
there's
one of
one
the
that's
big he was
only
one
on
of the
that
big
soundtrack.
financial backers for it. So, yeah.
Yeah, because Beavis and Butthead helped him become successful. He
Yeah.
was one of those bands, yeah.
That they did
because
his
of,
videos of, and he got popular because of it.
Thunderkiss 65.
Yeah. I think that was the one, yeah.
Yeah, when I was in high school, I remember a moment where someone went, "I heard this band and I really, really liked it, but I've never heard anything like that before." And I said, "What did they sound like?" And they went, "Dugga, dugga, 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 dugga." And I went, "Rob Zombie?" Or White Zombie? Because at the time, there really weren't any bands that could be described any other way.
Mm. Yeah. Then there's a musical group called Duplessis and the Violins of the World
I've
that
heard them.
yes, they are quite good. They have several decent tracks. Unfortunately, they're European and they never toured the US and probably won't, and I don't blame them. But
In about a month, I'm going to a string quartet show where they're going to play Tool covers.
nice.
It's called Tool by Candlelight.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
It
Heather
reminds
found it.
me of the Two Cellos video, the guys doing Thunderstruck.
We made a pact that we always need to have an event book that
Pact sounds like a bad term for this, but go ahead.
it's a pact. Well, like
Okay.
Heather and I decided that we go too long without going to concerts, and we really like going to concerts.
Hmm.
So it doesn't matter if it's a year away. We always have to have tickets that we're waiting for something to go.
Nice. Very cool.
So like we'll just, every once in a while go to the local venue websites and be like, "Though that looks good, let's go see that." I drive by the Aladdin Theater on the way to work, and I often look at the marquee and be like, "Oh my God, the Mountain Goats are playing." And it's always sold out when I see a band I know.
Mm,
I want to see the Decemberists because they're from here.
yeah. I'm sure they put on one hell of a show when they're in town.
Do you like them? Have you
Yes,
heard them?
I'm a fan. I've several of their songs. I'm a big fan of 16 Military Wives. That's a
Yeah,
fun one.
that's on that
Um,
album where it's all like military and sea shanties and stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah, that's a fun track. Several
But
of their
they're
sea
all like
shanties are quite
unique,
good. Yeah,
folky. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. The
They're also one of those bands that has like 14 members and not everybody always shows up.
I got introduced to the Mountain Goats over the pandemic because there was a trend that people were playing. They would like sing parts of the song and like like pretend that they're in the room together and like
Ah,
pass things between cameras. And I
gotcha.
was like, oh, those lyrics are pretty. It's one of those songs that the lyrics are very clear to me.
Mhm.
There's very few songs like that, and the lyrics are very clear to me. It's No Children by the Mountain Goat, and it has the most haunting, emotional lyrics of a song I've ever heard.
Okay.
It's about a couple that is miserable and is so miserable they're not willing to break up. They're just stuck in that cyclone of misery. And it's an amazing song. And I'm sure I'm making it sound great by talking about how depressing it is, but it's an amazing song.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I watched a thing with Hank Green talking about how it's his favorite band. I just love being introduced to new music because, for the longest time, I only listened to the stuff I listened to when I was in my 20s or in my teens. Like, I've listened to Antichrist Superstar more times than you probably should. Love that album. Love
Then
that
there was
album.
always the weird like comedy music like Zalad and I Am the Anti-Pope and Electronic Supersonic.
Yeah, see, when you say stuff like that, though, I'm shocked that Pen Pineapple Apple Pen is Nails Out of Chocolate.
Oh God, I don't know what it is about that in particular, but I can't do it.
What in the butt? Does that fit into that weirdness? I love what in the butt. That's one of my favorites.
Sorry, I have a really, really bad inside joke for that just cracked me the hell up. I'm
Oh, okay,
sorry.
great.
Oh
Okay,
my
great.
God.
Have you done oh shit, I can't think of the name of the group. One second. Electric Six?
Electric Six? No, I can't
Electric
say.
Six. They do a song called Danger, Danger, High Voltage, which is
Oh no,
really,
I've
really
heard
good.
I've heard the song. Yeah, okay, I know the
Okay.
song.
And they do a song called Gay Bar, which is
Yeah,
one
I've
of the
heard that
funniest
one.
songs ever made. I love
I
that
want to take
song.
you to a gay bar. Yeah, I know that one.
With the Abraham Lincoln music video, which
Yeah.
is so freaking crazy.
They actually used that track in an old episode of the original British Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares.
Really?
Yeah, they did. He did a fish and chip shop owned by David Love, and they used that track as backing music for several of the establishing shots for the episode.
This is a part of the show, folks, that I call lyrics out of context. So the
Mm.
people who have heard this song are going to laugh at this segment, and the people who haven't, they're going to go, wow, that's freaky. And then they're going to listen to the song and they're going to laugh at this segment. So I'm going to read this song in a completely monotone way. I'm not going to start at the beginning.
Okay.
And let's start a war. Start a nuclear war at the gay bar, gay bar, gay bar, at the gay bar. Now tell me, do ya have any money? I want to spend all your money at the gay bar, gay bar, gay bar.
Yeah,
Best lyrics ever.
song's great.
Yeah, I love. That was back in the day when I bought albums, and I owned that Electric Six album.
See, I never bought albums. I grew up with radio, and at that point, we had CDs where we could just burn music. So, yeah, my earliest CDs were rewritables that I was burning myself.
I had a collection of torrented music I was very proud of at one point.
Mm. Yeah, I grew up in the School of Hard Knocks, learning with BearShare and LimeWire, and to get into the real hardcore P2P.
Yeah, I had the period of time where I couldn't get music unless I paid
Mhm.
for it.
Mm.
And then eventually free music came about. Yeah, I really, really like Electric Six. Do you like, have you heard of or like Mindless Self-Indulgence?
Oh yeah, I know Mindless Self-Indulgence. I had a friend.
got to see
I had a
them.
friend of mine that was really into Mindless Self-Indulgence.
I got to see them live around the time that Electric Six
Yeah.
album came out.
I have to be in a very specific mood for that kind of music, though. It's a little too
Oh.
intense for me sometimes.
No, I would say no. I saw them probably more like 2013, 2014, not
Okay,
that
that's
long ago.
about when I was introduced to them. It was during college years.
This is what I have to say about the Mindless Self-Indulgence live show. Where I went to see them, it was an extremely small venue.
Mm.
And they had the most respectful mosh pit I have ever
Hmm.
been a part of.
Nice.
Not only did people follow the rules, but if somebody threw their hands up, they were immediately helped out.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah, it was. I
That's awesome. I love it when, shit like that. That's
Here's
cool.
a small story that most people are amused by. I lost my shoe in the mindless self-indulgence mosh pit. I threw my hands up and just started yelling shoe over and over again. And then eventually my shoe got passed back.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's cool. That's a great story.
I had a musical moment the other day. I had a moment related to music, and it hit me really hard.
Okay.
And I'll share this with you right now because we're going to be getting ready to do the bonus episode. A friend of mine was asking me what I like to do with music and live shows, or if I ever like to go dance. And I
Hmm.
said, "Oh, I like raves. I like dancing. I really like rave." And they said, "I've never been to rave before. What was the last rave you went to?" And I went, 2004.
Oh, Jesus.
To me, until I said those words, it felt recent.
Yeah.
And it
Not
felt
22
like
years ago.
I'm the kind of person who does that, not even thinking for a second that it was 22 years ago. And the second it hit me, it was like standing on the edge of the Grand Canyon.
Oh,
Oh,
that's funny.
the last time I was in a mosh pit would have been like 2015. The best mosh pit I've ever been in was at a band that I don't like.
Hmm.
I went to a Deftones concert. I had a friend who worked for X 103.9, which is a Southern California radio station, listeners. And well, it's a Southern California radio station that used to exist on the radio, and now they're online only.
Yeah.
And I would share the name of the DJ I was friends with, but I don't remember.
Hmm.
It was a very long time ago. And she said, "Hey, I have tickets to see the Deftones tonight. I can't go. Would you like them?" And I went, "Yes." And then called my friend. I said, "I know you like the Deftones. I hate them, but this will be fun anyway." And we went to see it. And the best part of it was watching the lead singer of the Deftones do the duet for the song White Pony by himself.
Nice. Wow.
Oh, no, not White Pony, Passenger.
Oh,
The duet he does with Maynard James Keenan on the album.
gotcha.
And he did the whole thing by himself. He sang both parts and he did the jump back and forth thing. And it was so lame. And my friend that was there thought it was the best thing he ever saw in his life. And I really don't like the Deftones because they sing off key on purpose. He sings off key on purpose, and I don't like it. It's an artistic choice that I'm not a fan of. I do like that song though. So that was a cool part of the night. But the mosh pit at the mosh pit at that show was very fun. And it was a respectful one. It wasn't the most respectful one I've been to that is reserved for mindless self-indulgence, but it was a good one. The least respectful mosh pit I've ever been part of was at a Slayer concert, and I almost died. I saw
Nice.
someone pull a knife and I moved fast.
Smart.
I've been in a lot of them and didn't know that they have a reputation for hurting people. I like mosh pit. Always have. That is something I can say that it wasn't too crazy long ago that I participated in what 10 years about, but that's not as bad as 22.
Always.
I'm going to pause.
Okay.
How do I pause?
I don't
Listeners, I'm
know.
really sorry. I'm trying to figure out how to pause recording.
Just don't want to have to edit. I get it.
All right. I paused the show real quick because my Discord notifications popped up saying that Nicholas Brendan died, and that made me cry a little bit, and I needed to pause.
I mean,
So,
we also lost Chuck Norris today, so
did we? I didn't know that.
yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me pause record. No, I'm kidding. That is very sad news, but I
Chuck Norris was 86, but yeah.
well, yeah, that's still. No, I paused because I didn't think I could like compose myself, and I took a second to compose myself. But Nicholas Brennan, I met him at Frankincense. I was just telling David, and I told him I couldn't afford to pay him for like photos and stuff, and he said hugs were free. And then I proceeded to talk to him about 15 minutes about mental health because at the time he was part of like depression research, and it was really nice to talk to him.
Also, apparently no one else came up to his table in the 15 minutes you were standing there chatting with him, so.
Oh no, people did.
I'm
I,
just,
you know,
I'm
I
just
would
messing
pause.
with you. I'm just
Yeah.
messing with you, man.
There wasn't a line because it was Frankincense, and you know.
I know, I'm just messing with you, man. That was the old school Frankincense too, back when it was in a hot, drafty warehouse. Now it's in an air-conditioned one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you haven't been to the new location. So they moved about 2 miles down the road to a nicer building that's bigger. It used to be a big Lowe's, I think it was.
Oh,
And
neat.
and the entire building is air conditioned now. It's quite nice.
How long ago did they move?
A couple of years now.
Oh, well, yeah, I've been out here for like 8, so that makes sense
Yeah.
that I had.
There's a lot more parking. It's a bigger it's part of a shopping center, so there's a lot more parking.
The first time I had gone, they were even at a different location. They were in Walnut.
Yeah.
Because when I was in high school, we used to go.
Yeah, that was back when it first started. Then they moved to industry because they needed the space, and now they're at a new bigger place. Great.
Nerds who don't know anything about Frankincense, look it up and go
If you're
ever
in Southern California, yeah.
Yeah, it's a very, very unique, cool experience. It's like Comic-Con light that you can go to any weekend.
It's like the dealer's hall at a convention constantly. It's great.
It's a crazy experience. It was very different when I was in high school because it was like more
Intimate.
purist.
Yeah.
Well, it was a crap ton of vendors with a crap ton of vendors with a crap ton of wholesale crap, and it was more like a treasure hunt.
Almost like a swap meet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you would, and then you would get the person who was like, "We just got this Barbie," and then like a million people would rush them. It was very Wild West. So, sorry to end on a bummer. I was a little caught off guard by that. But listeners, it was fun talking about music.
Yeah.
I have a story about that I'm hiding behind the paywall. So if you want to hear it, you can back us on Patreon, listen to the bonus episode, patreon.com/NerdPodcastRadio, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Stay nerdy. I'm Brian. That's David. Stay nerdy, stay informed.
Bye.
Stay awesome.
Stay awesome.
Thanks for listening to our nerd show. Podcast Radio.